By the middle of last year, about 46,000 Israeli businesses had already closed as a result of the genocide. Some closures were temporary, many were not. Tourism had collapsed, consumer spending had contracted. The combination of mobilization of working people being drafted and inflation and falling confidence produced the first broad stagnation since the pandemic. S&P's reaffirmation of Israel's credit rating came with a negative outlook and a warning about security risk. The OECD's 2025 outlook described high defense costs and slowing investment. None of these institutions are political opponents of Israel. They're simply number crunchers when we boil it all down. Their data confirms what domestic rhetoric still denies, though, that the war's economic price is a very real one. Therefore, Israel can choose repression, but it cannot choose immunity from it. Their choice comes at a national cost. Every strike on Gaza now carries a financial echo. Each month of siege is another notch of deficit or lost capital. The line between moral and economic isolation is closing in, and although you can argue other states like the US might prop them up financially, again it comes at cost. Turkey's role illustrates both the potential and the limits of regional pressure. Ankara can cut trade in metals and cement and other materials tied to construction. It didn't halt energy transit, though. Crude oil shipments from the port of Ceyhan to Israel have continued regardless. Roughly 40% of Israel's crude supply arrives through the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline from Azerbaijan. At $1.27 per barrel in transit fees, Turkey has no incentive to shut that flow off. So their morality via their embargo only goes so far. Erdogan is very much two-faced, and that's a point I've said in other videos as well. The government publicly denied that oil still moved to Israel, calling such claims unfounded. Yet UN trade data compiled by Turkish Minute showed Turkey remained Israel's fifth largest exporter throughout last year, with nearly $2.9 billion in recorded trade.